Hello and welcome to the Battle of Super Scholars Season 4, presented by WinZO and powered by CNBC-TV18. WinZO, India's largest social gaming platform, is back with the 4th season of its highly anticipated case study competition, where brightest minds from the top B schools across India compete for a prestigious scholarship. But before we dive into the competition, let's take a look into the remarkable journey of WinZO. Since its founding in 2018, WinZO has swiftly risen to prominence in India's tech industry, enabling billions of game players and engaging over 200 million users. As the largest woman-led gaming company, WinZO empowers Indian developers with a diverse portfolio of over 100 games in 14 languages and innovative monetization strategies, fueling industry growth. Handling 5 billion microtransactions monthly, WinZO stands as India's leading social gaming platform and a significant force in global tech, driving 1 in every 250 UPI transactions nationwide. Recognizing the potential of the industry, Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged India's gaming talent to take the lead on the global stage.
I think the way the platform integrates culture with the tech, the new coming tech, I think that is what excites me the most.
WinZO is basically an Indian startup which is looking to expand globally. So building in India for the world is what excites me about WinZO.
I think it is the opportunity to tap into such a large market. So for instance, a user base of 200 million. I think that is the scale of the opportunity is immense and creating is very exciting for us.
Joining me now is the co-founder of WinZO, Soumya Singh Rathore. Welcome, Soumya. It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank you, Lata.
So let me begin by asking you, Soumya, you along with Pawan Nanda started WinZO in 2018 and this is your second venture. So can you tell me what was your vision behind starting a social gaming platform?
After Zorooms and Zostel, we were looking at the largest next big opportunity that can actually bring Indian consumer tech, Indian made in India IPs to the global stage and make India really relevant in technology, in consumer tech products, in IPs. And gaming was just the right space because India at that time was experiencing an era where over 600 million people were getting access to smartphone for the first time, internet for the first time. And this audience was an audience that nobody was thinking about making a product in a culturally relevant, vernacular, personalized manner. This audience had to be included and had to be included in the world of entertainment. So gaming just made a lot of sense.
Soumya, we all know that the gaming industry is highly competitive and there's a constant pressure to innovate and create new gaming experiences for the users. So how are you keeping pace with this trend?
We built this entire company on innovation at the core of it. And two things that help you innovate, right? One is your talent and second is your consumer. The best talent is always hungry to find new solutions and get into depth of problem. And it is very important to stay extremely close to your consumer to get insight as to what they need, how you can personalize for them, what you should do to be relevant in the new changing, ever-changing world. And of course, you know, when you have the right talent, then they keep pace with the changing demands, can innovate quickly to build new technology that is scalable across the world, not just in India, that can handle the kind of personalization that is required in today's world where you're personalizing at every single person's level. So it's a combination of both, you know, your DNA to stay very close to your consumer and of course the talent that you have that can keep pace with the changing environment that is changing every single second.
So now that you've spoken about WinZO, let's talk about Boss. You know, can you tell us what inspired you to start this academic initiative, Boss?
You know, when we started WinZO back in 2018, what we saw was a deficit of talent in the gaming ecosystem. And we felt that if we really want to, you know, make this a world-class opportunity where India is winning, not just WinZO is winning on the global platform, and, you know, possibly make a claim on $300 billion market, which is a globally $300 billion market, make a larger claim of India in that pie, then you need a lot more entrepreneurs. You need the best talent moving into the ecosystem and building out of a place of passion, knowledge, past experiences, all of that, right? We realized that that's the path to go. And of course, where else will we start? We started from the place where my co-founder launched his first venture, which is I Am Calcutta. So we took the first cohort as I Am Calcutta, I Am Ahmedabad, and I Am Bangalore. And then we were fortunate to scale it across many other campuses, including top IITs as well. So that's how we started this initiative, with that thought.
After 3 seasons of unparalleled success, the Battle of Super Scholars is back with a fresh, exciting new season, Season 4. This initiative continues to shine a spotlight on the nation's brightest young minds, aiming to provide them invaluable opportunities, financial support, and mentorship. As WinZO scholars, these exceptional students will receive the resources and guidance needed to elevate their academic and professional journeys. WinZO is leading the way in industry academic partnerships by teaming up with top Indian business schools. This innovative collaboration bridges the gap between education and the gaming industry, showcasing WinZO's dedication to nurturing top talent and setting new standards. Joining me now is the co-founder of WinZO, Pawan Nanda. Welcome to the show, Pawan.
Thank you so much.
I want you to talk to us about BOSS, Battle of Super Scholars. What inspired you to start this initiative?
And the idea with BOSS as well was, how about we visit top colleges, both IITs, IIMs, other business schools, other great engineering colleges, and really offer them problems that we are struggling with, or we are sort of deciding on. Get a flavor of that, give them that flavor, and also get great insights from that. What that also does is, and by the way, when I was back in I Am Calcutta, I'm myself an MBA from I Am Cal 12 to 14, one of the campuses which participates in BOSS. We used to see a lot of these companies, a lot of large conglomerates, international companies coming and giving case study competitions, right? But I never observed a gaming company doing that. So we thought, let's be the first gaming company ever to really harness that intellectual capital that we've got. And it's been 3 seasons today, is the culmination of 4th season. And we can't be happier in the way this program is shaped up, and it's only going bigger with time. What we actually do is we reach these colleges and we offer the problems that we ourselves are discussing in our boardrooms. So in a certain extent, we are giving an access to our boardroom decision making to these participants. So that's a great win, right? Along with, of course, we offer scholarships. We really, we are very grateful to, partners like yourself who are coming and covering this. So all in all, it's a great platform for students to get get those kind of real meaty problems to work on in a very collaborative fashion. WinZO's team members are also working closely with them over a period of 1 month, where they fine-tune or finesse their problem solving before the grand finale, which is today.
Before I let you go, going forward, what are your future plans for WinZO and BOSS?
See, BOSS is going to get bigger with time. I'm sure, we have this time also expanded the campuses that we visit. We'll continue to do that. We are already planning an international circuit for BOSS. As far as WinZO's future plans are concerned, we are now live in Brazil. We will continue to open in new geographies. And of course, the idea is to really attract the best talent, convert the best talent into becoming great gaming talent. Today, this company has been built brick by brick by about 200 of us. Each of them is also an entrepreneur, right, in their own might. And the idea is to just move forward with this the spirit of entrepreneurship and eventually lead the mission. Our main mission is building from Bharat for the world, made in India for the world.
WinZO is also taking its BOSS program global, launching in Brazil with top management school FGV, marking its first international expansion. At WinZO, every employee is seen as an entrepreneur, driving the revolution with a vision of creating made in India innovations that make a global impact.
WinZO is the flag bearer of modern interventions to make the gaming experience more safe and responsible. we are using modern technology tools like AI, ML to predict certain behavior based on the data points that we have on a user to give them a more sustainable and healthy experience of gaming.
The gaming industry is evolving, and WinZO is one of the leading company that is working in that platform. Especially in the real money gaming, WinZO's stand is pretty great. Personally, I can say based on my experience, when I was looking for something which is being built by the Indian company, so that which can stand on the global stage and then can help recognize an Indian company. So, and we can say like, yes, we are the Indians who are working for great companies, but now we are working for our own great Indian company.
For a company, the first thing is their employees, the core values, where the company should take care of employees first. WinZO is doing perfectly well. The second is maintaining trust of the users, so that people can come, enjoy, transact, do fun on this app. And we are basically making secure payments for all the users, so that the trust should be built for our app.
Conventionally, gaming has always been about people with best hardware, right? And we are delivering it for the masses. And in order to do that, we are building technical solutions which are very innovative, dealing with use cases which are high frequency, low latency. So very core tech solutions to transform something which has been for computer hardware and bringing it to mobile gamers.
While the excitement is palpable and the energy levels are soaring, on the other side, we'll dive into the thrilling case presentations where the teams will showcase their innovative solutions. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching the Battle of Super Scholars Season 4. It's time for the case presentations to begin, and all eyes are on the teams as they showcase their ideas and strategies. Let's see what innovative solutions they have in store. This year, standout students from India's top P schools competed for the coveted WinZO Scholar title. The winners would walk away with scholarships worth rupees 10 lakhs and a chance for a pre-placement offer. The participants also immersed themselves in WinZO's culture and had the opportunity to connect with the leadership team at their Delhi headquarters.
Excited and nervous both at the same time, because the stakes are really high and we have put in a lot of effort. So we just want it to turn out very well for us.
Yeah, like we said, there were a couple of all night outs, and we did put a lot of efforts. A lot of time has gone by in researching and building the product and everything. So yeah, we are nervous but excited to present our case at the same time.
WinZO was presented us with a very unique problem statement, and since gaming industry is something I've always been attracted to, I felt that I'll be able to contribute in a much better way to the problem statement of international expansion.
The problem statement was very detailed, and also the evaluation criteria was very detailed, so there was a lot of direction as to what we were solving and how we were supposed to solve it and how we were going to get evaluated for it. So that was very motivating, and it kept us going all the long nights that we had to put in for the preparation.
We are pretty prepared, pretty excited as well to show the jury what we have researched for since the past 1 week. Let's hope everything goes well.
We are excited, we have tried to prep well, let's see what happens.
Each team had 20 minutes to present their ideas, including a 10-minute Q&A session with the jury. All right, I have Team Course with me. They just got done with their presentation. So guys, how did the presentation go?
Yeah, I mean, we felt that the presentation went well. We sort of landed how we wanted to communicate our ideas, and it went quite seamlessly is what we felt.
Tell me about your strategy. What exactly was your strategy for engaging the judges and making your pitch stand out?
So the strategy was that with every idea that we gave, we wanted it to have a concrete evidence backing that that idea would work. And since both of them added well together, it landed well.
While one team presented their strategy, many others were enthusiastic and geared up for their presentations. We also spoke with a team focused on explaining WinZO's future trajectory, how the app can evolve, and what it should aim for in the long term.
I feel the case competition covers all aspects of designing a product, like the current trends or what the user requires, what the user wants to achieve on the platform. So I think a holistic approach is what this case competition will give us.
Having presented our pitch today to the board, we feel that this could be a new business idea or a new business expansion for WinZO, and we hope that we can partner with them further and help build this model into a reality.
The boss jury, composed of WinZO experts in various fields, rigorously evaluated the teams, challenging their ideas and probing their problem statements with insightful questions. We spoke with a few of the jury members to get their initial impressions of the team and uncover the standout elements of the pitches. All right, now I'm joined by the jury members and I'm going to ask them what they really think about the presentations today. So let me start with you. What were your overall impressions of the presentations?
I would say all the presentations were really amazing. All the participants from across the campus, they are the top talent of India as a country, and they have brought some really interesting insights around gaming sector, how we can solve gaming industry in India, because as you know, gaming contributes to 18 to 20% of global downloads. We are world's biggest market. So they have some really interesting ideas around how we can further monetize it, how we can further grow, how we can drive engagement among players.
So were there any standout moments or ideas for you?
I think all the solutions were very creative. The students were actually solving real problems that WinZO is also trying to solve, and we'd given them such problems to understand how they would fit into the company, whether they'd be able to solve real world problems. And that was the agenda of this case competition, and I think the students have really leveraged the new age technology. They had solutions with regards to AI, ML.
Let me come to you now. What, according to you, were some of the strongest aspects of the pitches today?
So I think the strongest aspects of the pitches, as we are really concentrated around really the kind of work that we do on an everyday basis, right? So real life problems being solved in a very, very research oriented and data driven methods. So, and which is apparent in almost all the presentations that were put forward by the candidates. So they had taken a lot of effort in researching and understanding the industry well, understanding the business model of the company well, and propose the apt solutions that were feasible. And obviously they had a lot of projections and data based decision making to go with it, which made it really interesting and for us to also evaluate.
Well, we can clearly say that the participants are in safe hands, and we hope that the best team wins. Other jury members and experts also offered valuable insights and key takeaways for the participants.
I think the participants are from the best campuses and they have done their thorough research when they come to pitch to us. Only one small piece is that in the moment of a presentation, if you get to learn about a new data point which you did not have access to, be adaptable, right? So it's important to be confident in what you know, but when something new comes, how quickly you are able to adjust, take in that input and kind of react to it without, getting flustered in the moment. I think that's very key, that's very critical.
Well, we just caught up with the jury members and got to know their reactions on the presentations, but still there's some more time to go before we get to the winners. So let's catch up with the winners of the previous editions. So why don't you tell me, how did the support and mentorship from WinZO helped you after the competition?
All right. So I'm Yash. I participated in the inaugural season of WinZO Boss and won the competition. In my experience, the mentorship has been excellent so far. Right after the competition, I met a lot of wonderful folks here. Some of my alma maters itself. They give me great guidance on how to decide my career path going forward.
So if there was one piece of advice that you could give to the winners of Boss Season 4, what would that be?
Take the key takeaways from this whole competition. The fact that we are also essentially making the participants meet all the employees here, how we function, how the work culture is something that we want to embed in their mindset as well. That helps them take a better decision going forward.
Well, those are words of wisdom coming from previous winner of Boss. So thank you so much for speaking. While the pitches took place at their office, the evening unfolded at a casual gathering in an upscale venue. The participants, in a more relaxed and candid setting, were still brimming with excitement and anticipation for the winner announcement. They also had the opportunity to interact closely with the WinZO team before the big reveal.
the winner this year is the team 2 Idiots.
Winning the national finals obviously feels surreal because we didn't expect. We just worked hard for the problem statement and we just tried to do whatever best we can.
Feels really happy to win this competition. We worked really hard day in, day out. And yeah, since last few days we have been putting a lot of hard work and that has finally paid off and we feel really happy and it's a nice feeling to win.
Feels great. It was a great and vigorous experience for us. We thank WinZO for the opportunity. And our broad approach was just to research as much as possible for every single bit of the PPT so that it is not very far from the truth.
It feels really, really good knowing that it was the most competitive of the competitions and yet we were able to come second. And also I would like to thank WinZO for giving us a platform to showcase our ideas, and it really means a lot that some of those ideas could actually be used by the team.
Thank you, WinZO, for giving us this opportunity. It was really challenging. We thoroughly enjoyed the whole process.
It was a little different from the other case competitions in the sense that we were getting the mentorship all throughout the rounds. That really helped us to sharpen our problem solving skills and also to get better at the solution that we were arriving at. And yeah, truly grateful to WinZO and thank you so much for providing this opportunity.
Given WinZO Boss was our first case com, it was very exciting experience for us, and winning the first case com itself was a great feeling I can't actually describe. And it was not really like other case competitions, right? Not just presentation, it was a wholesome experience and package. So we really loved the process and we are very happy about it.
Both of us are product management enthusiasts, and this was one such problem statement that was really intriguing for us to work upon it. We got to learn a lot while solving this problem statement, diving deep into the solutions, thinking about the pain points of the users, and it was a wholesome experience overall. As Somin mentioned, it was our first time coming at the national level. So we thank a lot WinZO for inviting both of us and the other candidates. It was a lovely opportunity connecting with a lot of people, getting to learn from the mentors here at WinZO. And yeah, it was an amazing experience overall. Thank you so much.
Boss winners will showcase their innovations at Waves, a global platform by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and engage with media and entertainment leaders through the Bharat Tech Triumph program. Well, that brings us to the end of Season 4 of Battle of Super Scholars. Thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations once again to all our winners. Goodbye and keep watching CNBC-TV18.